Okay, today we're going to discuss on what can a home seller take with them when they move. Okay, who gets to keep the appliances, the drapes, or the $10,000 water feature in the front yard when buying or selling a home in Central Ohio? Here's a quick rule of thumb on who gets to keep the appliances, the drapes, or even the shed located in the backyard when you buy or sell a home. Unfortunately, buyers and sellers don't always agree about what's going to stay and what's going to go during the move. It's a family story happening more often than what you think. So here's a good rule of thumb. So for you to have a little bit more clarity during the buying or the selling process, legally, anything that's bolted, nailed, wired, cemented, or permanently glued to the property becomes a fixture. The fixture stays behind when the seller leaves. Let me give you a few examples of how this plays out during a home sale. Okay, appliances. The washing machine and the dryer is considered personal property because it can be easily unplugged and moved. So the sellers are entitled to take that with them. Likewise, the stove, the refrigerator can also be moved. So the seller has the right to take those with them. Why is most contracts specifically include the ovens, the stoves, the refrigerators when buyers want them to stay? Okay, so number 2, window coverings, window dressings, the drapes, the blinds. Anything that is hooked onto the home will remain. The drapery rods, that's bolted to the inside of the windows. However, the drapes, they can go because those can be removed. The sellers can take this with them to their new home, which most sellers leave the drapes behind, even though they're technically entitled to take them with them. All right, flooring. All right, a rug lying on the floor can be rolled up and moved out with the sellers, but any flooring that is tacked down, nailed, fitted, or glued, well, of course, it's going to have to stay. All right, here's another one. Hardware and fixtures, generally all doorknobs, mailboxes, light switches, mirrors, swag lights, anything like that will stay with the home. Unless you specifically say, go ahead and take it, I've got my own, I'll replace it when I get into your new home. But those usually will remain. Here are a few exceptions to the rule, kind of speaking, when you're working with a good real estate agent to write up in your offer. Okay, TVs. Technically mounted TVs are fixed to the home. They are fixed and mounted, which the fixture stays with the home. So general rule of thumb, the TV, well, it goes with or can stay. Depends on the buyer or the seller. The shed. Earlier I mentioned sheds. Now you have to think, well, of course, this will remain on the property, but you would be surprised. Actually, some sheds are not on a permanent foundation, and they will need to be added to the contract for the seller to ask them to keep it. This would be a negotiated item. Trust me, if you question it, you want to make sure you get some clarification. Bottom line is, never assume anything you see on the property comes with the home. If you're unsure, speak to your agent and clarify and get it in writing, because you want to have it in the contract because, of course, everything is negotiable. However, you may want to add a special addendum to the offer because a lot of lenders do not like to see some of these items listed in the offer. This could cause an issue with your loan or even bring up a red flag to the appraiser to have additional items be appraised in the home. So you want to know exactly what to do. So give me a call or shoot me a text. I can help you with that for sure. And hey, I am Annette Marble, your favorite Key Realty agent in and around Central Ohio. So if you've been thinking about making the move to or selling your home from Central Ohio and have questions, please reach out to me. That would be great. I have a buyer's and or a seller's guide free for you. So thanks for watching. And if you would like a copy of my free guides, please reach out and click one of my links if you would like to get one of those free guides. And as always, we're in and around Central Ohio, and we're keeping it real here in real estate with Annette Marble and Associates.